Hey, so you've probably heard in the news that interest rates are increasing quite a bit and are wondering what's going to happen to the market, or is it crashing? What's going on? So, we wanted to shoot a really quick emergency market update to keep you posted on what we think is going to happen, and what we're about to say is going to surprise you because right now it is the best time to buy or sell that we are going to have in the foreseeable future, and we're going to tell you why right now.
You said the best time to buy or sell
I
in the
know.
foreseeable future.
Start
How
the
can it
comments
be
coming.
the best time to buy and sell at the same time?
Right, right.
So I guess first of all, let's talk about buying.
Yeah.
Right. Like, obviously in the news, we've been seeing the Fed has been, putting these rate hikes into place, and this has a knock-on effect on everything, including on mortgage interest rates. So since the beginning of the year, they went up way higher than anybody anticipated.
Yeah.
Way
To put
way
it into
quicker.
perspective, a year ago they were around 3%, just under 3. Right now we're just under 6%, so they've almost doubled.
Almost doubled.
Yeah, in a year.
So that is crazy. So a lot of buyers I know are out there that are saying, well, we're just going to wait for the interest rates to go down. Well, folks, unfortunately, that's not going to happen. If you watched our market update, even I believe last month, I said that if I was a buyer in today's market, I would be waiting it out a couple of months just to see what happens. But boy, I couldn't have been any further wrong, because what is anticipated to happen is interest rates are going to go up, possibly, maybe even more, at least 1% by this time next year, maybe by the end of this year.
Yeah.
Now, to kind of put that into perspective for you, what that would mean on your payment, if you are qualifying to buy a $500,000, no, your loan is $500,000. Your payment on that would be roughly $3,000 every single month on a 30-year fixed mortgage. If the rates go up to 7%, that now becomes $3,300. So you're paying $300 every single month more. Now, you might not say, to you, that might not be a lot of money. But if you put things into the big picture, over the course of your entire loan that you may actually have that home for, which would be 30 years, that's going to equate to over $100,000 more that you've paid.
Right.
And this is what could, really be a big factor in, in your wealth and your retirement, by not acting right now.
Right.
Waiting 3 months, 4 months to see what happens.
Yeah, and the important thing too, Steve, is that if the rates do go down, you can refinance. And I know
Great
that
point.
Guild, who we work with a lot, they will do a free refinance for you. So, if they go down, and hopefully they do, you can take advantage of it.
Yeah, absolutely, right? But nobody ever, very rarely, makes money timing a market.
Right.
And in this instance, if you're thinking about buying, our advice is to enter right now. Now, there may be some buyers out there that are saying, well, I'm not going to enter right now because I'm waiting for prices to drop.
Right. What about the crash? The crash is coming.
Yeah.
It's been coming for a few years now, according to
Right,
the
according
doomsayers,
to
the
right,
doomsayers.
exactly, and those people that were waiting, right, and then
Yeah.
missed out on 30% equity in their home
Right.
just last year.
Right.
Now, has the real estate market ever crashed? Yes.
Yeah.
Right. One time in the last 40 years, and we know what happens then. But property prices didn't just go down overnight, did they?
No. Yeah, it's a slow decrease that this happens in. If you watch our market updates, then we're keeping you updated every month. You can see the signs. That's why people like to park their money in real estate because the stock market can crash pretty quickly. But even in 2008, those prices decrease a little bit every month, little bit every month, little bit every month. So.
Yeah, I mean, you can see you've seen it recently in the stock market, right?
Yeah.
You look at any of the S&P 500, it was like down 10%, down 15%,
Yeah.
and that just doesn't happen in real estate.
Yeah.
So if you're waiting for this, this one sort of crazy event to happen, where everyone sells their house at the same time, but then it also kind of becomes a good time for you to buy, which I think would be weird scenario because if that happens, it's gonna affect everybody.
Right. Yeah, you might not have a job or something.
Right.
That's a good point.
You know, so don't wait for that time. Now, if you're a seller, why is it the best time, Kristen, to sell your home in the foreseeable future?
Yeah, so the most important thing for you to keep in mind right now is the levels of inventory. And so right now we still have 1 month of inventory. Just to put that into perspective, 6 months of inventory means that we have a balanced market. And at 1 month, it's still heavily favoring the seller. Are we going to get to 6 months of inventory? Yes, we are slowly going to see those increases as more people list their market and there's less demand due to the higher interest rates. So right now, we can still get your home sold in 30 days, in 2 weeks. If it's priced well in a good location, great marketing, it's going to sell quickly. As we move into a more balanced market, eventually, in a year, it's going to quite possibly be a buyer's market. Who knows? It's going to take a lot longer. I mean, it wasn't that long ago that it wasn't unusual for homes to be on the market 3 months, right? Even a nice house.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everybody has the opinion of what it's like based on how it's just been.
Right.
But that's just been 2 years of craziness.
Right.
But generally, it's not like that, right? So sellers have definitely been spoiled.
Yeah.
Like massively spoiled.
Yeah.
But that's changing. So if you are thinking, should I sell my home now? Should we wait? Well, we don't think prices are going down. We just believe that prices are going to actually, if anything, remain the same, right? But just take longer to sell. And in this market, as Kristen said, there is still levels of this sort of like white hot frenzy, urgency,
yeah.
and if you've got a nice turnkey home, it's updated, it's what modern day buyers are looking for. Yeah, it's going to sell very fast. So yeah, if you are thinking about buying or selling, it might be crazy for us to say this, but we think it's the best time for you to do both.
Yeah, and if you disagree, you have any opinions, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah.
We look forward to hearing from you.
We'd love to hear them,
yeah.
Absolutely. So if you have any other further questions, you can obviously reach out to Kristen and I. Our contact info is all on our website, thethomasgrouplv.com. But for now, I hope you're having a nice day, and we'll see you again soon.
Bye.